Let's see what the great Patrick Mahomes will do on this play.
But before we can talk about how great Patrick Mahomes is, we have a flag on the play.
Before the ball with snap pass interference on the defense, numbers 1, 2, and 3. By rule, the great and powerful Patrick Mahomes will elect where to place the ball. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, it's now 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Ball is snapped.
Man, look at the way Patrick Mahomes handed off that ball. Superb technique.
But let's check out the flag on the play.
During the play, personal foul, violating Patrick Mahomes' personal bubble. The result of the play is first down, touchdown, and Chiefs win by 50 points. Hail Patrick Mahomes.
Let me hear you all say, Eagles! Let's go, Birds!
And those guys are going to have to play.
There goes Mahomes, thanking his beloved refs with a warm hug and a kiss on the lips. And there is the exchange of money we were all waiting for. Look how happy they are, folks.
The Eagles are so much better than Eagles.
Well, there it is. Kansas has paid off the refs. Detroit's touchdown is ruled illegal motion. You got to be kidding me. He just tapped the card.
Keep looking. We can't give up this search.
Who are you looking for?
The Steelers defense. They've been missing since last night.
Unlimited diarrhea. Unlimited.
Feldstadt, Angriff.
Oh.
5 Yards Strafen.
Welcome to another train wreck episode of the Sports Dorks. Here's Bruce, Edson, and Keith for this week's news, notes, and bad takes.
Yeah, that's right. It's us. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? No. Well, we're off to a rocking start. What's going on here? Oh, I know why. Can you hear me now? You can't hear me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me check my settings. This is great. Fantastic. I see my levels. What's going on? Oh, boy. Audio. Yeah. That's right. You can't hear me? All right. Can you hear me now?
Jeez, I couldn't hear
you. I hear you now, Edson.
Huh?
I hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
I can't hear Bruce. I'm going to have to do the same thing.
I couldn't hear you guys at all.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Could you hear the countdown and everything?
I didn't hear the countdown, but I heard your AI saying the.
You did hear that?
Yeah, that was the only thing I heard. I can't hear Bruce now.
No, I can't hear Bruce either.
Oh, I can't hear him.
We're off to a banging start here.
Wow.
I hear clicking. Bruce?
Looks like the AI took over.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay.
Now
the worst part, we can see each other. Forget hearing each other.
Yeah.
We can see each other.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now that's scary.
How come all of a sudden, because we were hearing each other fine in the whole pre-show, and then we play the countdown, and now all of a sudden it breaks. Yeah. And the countdown comes from the same source I'm coming from.
Huh.
So it shouldn't have changed anything. Oh, well.
Wow.
Yeah. So
After all, we are starting at noon.
There you go.
I'm going to blame it on a simple thing here, and that would be this. I'm on fumes. I humped all this around the country. I went to 4 cities in 5 days, and I just got back, 6 hours ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And a lot of long days too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Crazy. So actually I wanted to do this before we start. We joke and we laugh and we poke fun at things, but this was awful.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's crazy. The poor guy, he scored. Oh, I hate this screen share thing. Let me do it again. So he scored a touchdown on Monday night. He on the block punt.
Right.
And then, a couple days later, he's gone. Marshawn Nealon. Like, that's just freaking sad.
It's literally the only good play the Cowboys did that
game. Yeah.
Really.
It's just a bizarre story. I guess he got pulled over and he just fled. And they found him like 3 towns away with a bullet in his head.
What the?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they ruled it a suicide. The skeptics say otherwise, of course. But, it's just awful either way. Whether, God, he's 24 years old. I mean, that's just awful.
Unbelievable.
So, R.I.P. Marshawn Nealon. One of the sobering realities of our world. But you know what, Bruce? I'm going to have to give credit where credit's due. We have the feel-good story for the week, for at least for you. Your stinking Dodgers.
The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here. Sorry.
All right.
At least,
wow.
At least they're doing something with that huge payroll. Look at the Mets.
Whoa. Edson dropping the bomb. Yeah. So I had to go to bed early. It was 3-1 Toronto because I had to get up to catch a flight, of course. And when I woke up, I just And did you see Don Mattingly step down in his role as bench coach for Toronto?
I was about to mention that to you. I saw that.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Aaron Boone might be history.
Oh, you think he got hired by the Yankees?
Not yet, but I'm thinking
that'd be
why
great.
would you leave that job on a team that has a potential to go back?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird unless he had some opportunity on the back burner. And Bruce, your Dodgers are going to now buy Bo Bichette, apparently.
No, we're getting that guy from Japan. This other guy, he's like
I hear Bo Bichette's fast track to the Dodgers to play shortstop. And the irony is, if Bo Bichette wasn't hurt, Toronto wins that game.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He had to stop at third at one point because he couldn't run, and then they took him out for a pinch runner at one point.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
You're a skeptic, I see. Okay.
Yeah. No.
So, do you want to cover last week's games first, or do you want to go over some of the trade deadline moves?
Up to you. You're in charge, Captain.
I'm not in charge.
Well, I guess we could get through the trade deadlines first.
Edson's in charge. You see that, Bruce?
Wow. Yeah. What grandpa had the calm once?
So, this one was interesting. Jacoby Myers goes from the Raiders to the Jacksonville Jaguars of all places, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for a 4th and 6th round pick. Now, everybody who knows anything about football knows that the Pittsburgh Steelers have been hurting for a number 2 receiver for 2 years. They had one, but they traded him to Dallas. So they apparently, I was wondering why they didn't make a move if this guy went to the Jaguars. And apparently the Steelers offered the same thing, a 4th and a 6th, and he picked Jacksonville over Pittsburgh. What does that tell you?
I have no comment.
He likes the warmer weather.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
We'll go with that one. Maybe it has something to do with this.
I know it stings right now. I know we left plays out there, but listen up, fellas. We may have lost, but now we're on track for 9-8. Yeah, 9-8, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it might have to do with that. Yep.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. And then after that, let me remove that. What the? Oh my God. This is the part of the show where I start breaking things. You know what? I liked it better when I could just play videos in StreamYard. It made life so much easier than having to toggle back and forth. All right. Sauce Gardner. You ever see the movie Draft Day with Kevin Costner?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it.
When he makes the trade with Seattle in the beginning of the movie and he gives up 3 number 1 picks for their number 1 pick. That's what this reminded me of, because the Colts gave up 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner. That seems excessive. I don't know. Call me crazy.
Like some people were saying that was okay. I didn't think that was okay.
No. I mean, Gardner, I think he's got like the highest, shutdown rate in the league in this, but he's not. I don't know. Does he come to mind for top 5 corners right now in your mind? I mean, maybe it's because he plays on the Jets.
That's the only person on the Jets I really know.
I mean,
but he's not making splash plays or anything. Okay,
no.
He's tight in coverage, but I mean, for 2 first-round picks,
that was really good. And there's another one that's like that too. But geez, it's like that's max of desperation. I think
it does smack of desperation, and the Colts are clearly trying to go for it this year.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, and then like Edson said, there's more to come. But in between, Rashid Shaheed.
Oh yeah. How come the Steelers didn't go after this guy?
Another one. Hello, Pittsburgh. I don't get it either. Well, and I got to tell you, after watching the Seahawks, they look good, man.
They look real good.
Oh, they look real good, and they don't get a lot of attention because they're up in the Pacific Northwest. I never really take them too seriously. The last time I paid attention to them was when they had the Legion of Boom and Russ was in his prime.
Right.
But
so
now,
you kind of go, well, the Seahawks, and they got a new coach and Sam Darnold, and they lost all those players, and I don't know. But boy, oh boy, when you watch them, they just shred people.
Yeah, that was embarrassing on Sunday night.
Oh,
wow.
Then this is the one. I mean, I couldn't believe this one. No, I'm joking. I had this for Josiah, but he's not here. So Chicago picked up a defensive end from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then, where is it? Here it is. Jerry Jones. Now, after trading for Logan Wilson the day before, which made everybody yawn harder than ever before, he goes and does, whoa. He takes the Jets' best player, Quinnen Williams. And same kind of thing, right? He gave back like a lot of draft capital, right?
Yeah, but it's like I almost get the Colts one because they're very competitive. But what do you think the Cowboys are going to even do this year? Why?
Jerry Jones said it himself on the pregame show the other night, or maybe it was the postgame. He just said he just wants to make headlines. He wants to He wants to keep Dallas. Maybe I saw it on First Take or something. He wants to keep Dallas in the spotlight.
Yeah.
So when things get a little quiet, he'll do something like this just so everybody's talking about Dallas. He's George Steinbrenner.
I was about to mention that. I was about to ask you if he sounds like Steinbrenner. I was about to say that.
Got to stay relevant.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Ooh.
So, this is what the Cowboys have done since the offseason. They got Quinnen Williams, Logan Wilson, as I mentioned, Kenny Clark from in the Micah Parsons trade, George Pickens from Pittsburgh, who would be a great number 2 receiver, by the way.
Kenny Clark is playing pretty good for Dallas. I have to admit that.
Jair Elam, Kenneth Murray, and Joe Milton, the great Joe Milton. But the Jets have stockpiled so many picks now. Look at this. They got 2 first rounders, 2 second rounders next year. And the year after that, they got 3 first rounders. Now, I would say for a competent organization, they're going to, this could be like that Herschel Walker trade, Dallas.
Right.
But these are the Jets. We're talking about the Jets, man. The Jets they just traded away a bunch of great number 1 picks. They're all gone pretty much.
They haven't done anything with them. Yeah.
They rinse and repeat. They're gonna get a quarterback, not develop them properly.
Right.
They're gonna get somebody who knows what they're doing first.
And then they're gonna probably end up changing their coaches 2 years from now, and rinse and repeat. Trade the guys away for more draft stock. The new regime wants to start over. Until the Jets prove otherwise, this is how you've got to think about them. It's pretty sad. But other than that, trade deadline was pretty quiet.
Yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Big trades. It was kind of, dull.
I was really thinking the Dolphins were going to be involved somehow, but they didn't do anything.
I did too. I'm surprised they didn't move Waddle.
Meaning give away some pieces.
Yeah, I thought they'd trade Jalen Waddle for a King's ransom. But they didn't. Yeah, that was weird. Miami didn't make any moves, did they?
No, I don't think so.
The Steelers did. They picked up safety from New England like 3 days before, Kyle Duggar, and he actually played well against the Colts. I guess, which brings us to the wheel. The wheel.
Oh, before we start the wheel.
Yes.
Before we start the wheel. No, this is serious. I mean, this is like you were saying before, we always kid around, have a good time and stuff like that. I think prayers should go up to Alex Vesia for lost her baby girl.
Oh no!
During the World Series.
Really?
Remember he was remember he wasn't on the roster. There was a big thing was going on. She passed away on October 26th. So that's why he wasn't on the World Series roster. He was on personal leave.
Oh, that's awful.
So
I can't imagine. We all have kids. That's like the greatest day of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Have a child, and yeah, that's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone through that before, as you know, Keith.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, with Thomas. So it's like a hole in your heart you can't really fill. So
I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I was flying home yesterday, and my daughter called me while I was on the plane. And even though I have Wi-Fi and the calls coming in, I can't. You're not allowed to do phone calls in the air. So I texted her, I said, "Please tell me this is not an emergency." And when your teenage daughter calls you got to wonder, because they generally don't want to talk to you.
Right.
And it was different. She wanted to talk to me very philosophically about an incident at school concerning AI.
Oh,
and when I landed, we talked for 2 hours about it.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So you're right, Bruce. I can't imagine my life without my daughter. And so, God, that's awful. All right. Well, we've set the tone with a lot of bad news today. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this news. Thank you, Glinzer. Back in 2016, I just got to tell you this, and you can believe me if you want. You can take it at face. Antonio Brown was in his prime. He was part of the Killer Bees with Roethlisberger and what's his face there, Le'Veon Bell. And I saw the signs. And while everybody else was on their knees giving him oral sex, as a fan, I kept saying, I don't like this. This will not end well for this guy. I'm like, this guy is troubled. And here we are, like 10 years later. Hello. Yeah. That's when he would know, everybody was like, "Ooh, he's the greatest." I'm like, he's got character issues, man. And I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm like, you could see it starting. The little hints were there. And now he's up on a murder charge.
Right.
Attempted murder charge. No, he didn't actually kill someone, but he tried, apparently.
So I always say that my friend Dave, who's a big Steelers fan, he always says when he got hit by Burfict, something got loose. That sounds loose.
He was starting to show signs before that, but after that hit, he went way off the rails. Way off the rails. All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Should we see how everybody did before we spin this?
All depressed. ready for this.
Yeah, well, you guys, you have no right to be depressed. I went 1-4. All right. I'll go first. I went 1-4. I got screwed by the Lions, the Packers. Oh my, the Packers, Lions, and not the Bears. And the Chiefs. The one time I go with the Chiefs. So I went 1-4. I'm now 30-15 after having those 2 great weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Wasn't good. Edson, what'd you do?
That's what the NFL does.
No, Bruce, you were 3-2, right, Bruce?
2-3.
2-3. That's right. That puts you at 33-12. You're finally into double-digit losses, my friend. You were at 9.
Yeah.
You made it halfway through the season in single-digit losses. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Edson, you went 4-1, right?
Yeah, I got lucky for once.
Wow.
Considering Edson makes his choices on Tuesday morning, he just throws one. He
You were all
throws one
here on Saturday when I made my.
That wasn't you, Edson. That was AI Edson.
No.
So Edson, you leapfrogged me. I'm back where I belong in last place. So. Yeah, let's spin this thing.
Oh, before we do the wheel, I have one thing to make us laugh though. Did anyone see the video of Nick Saban's birthday cake?
No.
Oh, you've got to look that up. His wife just like.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with this one.
Let's go right to the Sunday.
I was so confident last week when I said, "Oh, the Chiefs are beating them by 2 scores. They're blowing them
yeah,
out."
you did say that.
I did. I will own up to that. I did say that.
Yeah, how do you go from Buffalo's defense doing so horrible the last 2 or 3 weeks, and then they make Mahomes have literally his worst career day?
It was unbelievable. I based it solely on the fact that their secondary couldn't stop anybody.
Right.
Buffalo's, and the Chiefs had all their guys back, and they were playing like they were playing angry. They were like, "You counted us out."
Mm-hmm.
Count them out now. Right now, if the season ended today, they're not in the playoffs.
They're not in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, once again, the key looked like it was just straight out of their 2 Super Bowl losses. Buffalo's defensive line got to him without any extra help, basically. I mean, they might have not sacked him a lot, but they were constantly, hitting him, and
he was under duress.
He was a lot. He was running around the pocket a lot, which is.
Oh, I don't know. I guess that's the trick for it, but
And you know what the best part of that game was? No Taylor Swift sightings.
Yeah. They're not showing her a lot this year.
I think I wonder why.
Yeah, maybe.
And I sometimes question the Bills. I forgot the Bills coach here. Anyway, the decision, some of the decisions he makes, and
McDermott, Sean McDermott.
Yeah, Sean
McDermott. Okay.
I mean, this particular play is not his fault, but the Kansas City just lets it go all out on 4th and 17. How do you give up a 4th and 17?
I know.
What did you just let the guy just run free? I mean, what that almost put Kansas City after that play. I'm like, oh, they're gonna come back.
Yeah, I know. It was, the Buffalo got off that big lead, and then they kind of seemed to
just
take the foot off the gas a little bit, and then when Kansas City started coming back, then it was almost, they always say you can't turn the switch back on, but that's what it felt like to me. Yeah. But that was shocking, and it cost me a win. Oh, here we go, Bruce. I got the birthday cake thing.
Yeah, well, here you go. Watch this. Just listen very carefully.
This game. Oh, hang on. I got the deal.
Sit up. Happy birthday, dear Dada. Happy birthday to you. Think about a good wish. Good one. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good. Greece, Italy, cruise. Family. Good. More. Yay! To you. Happy birthday.
When she says sit up, he's like, oh.
He's 74.
It's like I just want to watch the damn game.
He was watching the game.
Mahomes is driving.
Yeah. Watching the game we were just discussing. So good call on that.
Yeah, really good.
And you realize that he is younger than Pete Carroll.
Jeez.
I think Pete Carroll's 75. I think.
Yeah, he did. You're right. I think Pete Carroll turned 75. Like week 2 or week 3 was like they were on like Monday Night Football, and that was his birthday. Remember?
Yep.
49ers trade deadline move. They acquired more medical staff.
Well, that's what they need.
Hawkeye just got off of waivers.
What do we got here?
Oh,
the game of the week. I have a little anecdote that goes with this. I had flown into California. I landed early. Hotel room wasn't ready. And I was like, wow, it's just about halftime. So I went to a Buffalo Wild Wings and waited it out, which was great. I got to watch all the games, the second half of the early games. Directly across from me on a giant screen was this game. Bruce, I was texting you like, what's happening here?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
You lost Tucker Kraft for the year, and it's like
that one hurts.
I gotta tell it shows like how much of that offense he is.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love, he was playing a little reckless. I mean, this looked to me like one of those games where they were like, we're playing Carolina. We're home and we're playing Carolina. And they just weren't up for the game. They were flat.
What did I tell you guys when I picked Green Bay? What was the 4-letter word that we all hate?
40 to 40.
Oh.
we were texting you, Bruce. Me and Edson, remember, we were like, oh, 13 to 13 is the new 40 to 40.
I was showing that to Chop, and I'm like, see what you started.
Yeah, the word you're looking for is trap. Yeah.
Yes, and I told you guys, this is a trap game.
Yeah, you did say that. The problem is they've had a couple of those this year.
And they got another one coming. They got another one probably in a couple of weeks.
Look at the 3 games the Packers have struggled with. The Browns, the Cowboys, and the Panthers. You're playing down. The Packers are playing down to their competition, and that ain't going to fly for long. Although when you get in the playoffs and you play to your competition, they're all good teams. So maybe it will work out for them in the end.
Well, if you look on the Packers chat, which I do, 95% of them said the Packers lost because of those uniforms, and I tend to agree.
Wow.
I think they're kind of cool. I love those. Like they did the fake leather helmet pattern on the top of the helmets.
Yeah, but Dobbs looks like he's wearing like his own pillow that guy was selling on TV on late night television.
Oh, Josh Dobbs. Yeah, he was the Gazoo thing. What do they call that?
Kazoo. I love it. What a great reference. You do know who Kazoo is, don't you, Edson?
No, I don't.
The Great Gazoo from Flintstones?
Oh.
See, he's this alien, Edson, with this giant helmet.
Oh, right.
With
it makes his body got this giant helmet.
Only Fred and Barney can hear him and see him, except for Pebbles and Bam Bam. No one else can understand.
That's what Dobbs looks like with it on, because he's lean. You know, he's a wide receiver and he's got this big head. He's like, "Hello, dum dums."
Hello. He pops in. That's our nickname for Dobbs out, the Great Gazoo. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Throw him the ball. Throw the ball to the Great Gazoo. Throw me the ball.
They're such dum-dums.
And you guys had trouble stopping Dowdle. Rico Dowdle. Where's Rico Dowdle come from? Like, he had a couple of decent games with the Cowboys. He has stolen the number 1 job from Chuba Hubbard in Carolina. Like, he found his niche. He found his place. He's like, how many 200-yard games has he had already this year? The Packers had no answer for him, especially on that last drive. What the hell was that, Bruce?
It's called running up. And Michael Parsons is like this. Oh, there he goes.
Running up the Red Sea.
Oh, yeah. Everything was up the gut. Everything was up the gut. I'm like, run the ball in the middle. You have no one to stop it.
How did the Cowboys give up on this guy when they need a running game?
Well, Javonte Williams is also having a good year with them.
Good, yeah.
But yeah, this Rico Dowdle. I mean, wow.
130 yards. 130 yards.
Glinzer has a comment on the previous game.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
That's 5-0 now against Mahomes in the regular season for Josh Allen, and he's like 0-5 in the postseason against him. Yeah. Yeah, but it was astonishing to when the Steelers went to commercial. I'd look over at the Packers game, and I'm like, they're going to lose this game. If Love wasn't throwing interceptions, they were getting gashed on the ground, and wow, it was a rock fight game. It was ugly, but
it was ugly.
Yeah. And by the way, Josh Jacobs barely got that touchdown before he dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did you see that, Edson?
Yeah, that's
the one touchdown Green Bay scored at the very was a minute and a half to go in the game, and it looked like he fumbled on his way in, but he had just gotten the tip of the ball over, cracked the. Wow,
it was crazy.
It was a crazy game. Sorry, Bruce.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna send you something.
Hey, I can laugh. My team sucks.
Hey, you guys won.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
I have another anecdote.
Okay.
I got one too. Let's see if we can use the same one.
Oh man, you could go first, Bruce. What's your anecdote?
I heard Cincinnati missed 15 tackles during this game.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
15 wide open tackles during this game. The last play of the game when Chicago scored their touchdown. Yeah, put your shoulder into it. Oh, he's gone now? Oh, okay.
It is stunning. And there's
I
another.
am surprised at that it wasn't higher than 15.
And there's another stunning lack of trade deadline move. How did Hutchinson not get traded?
Right.
Not Hutchinson, Trey Hendrickson. How did he not get traded? I mean, your season's over now, Cincinnati. You tried. You brought Flacco in. You can't blame Joe Flacco.
Oh my goodness. Bionic arm.
Almost 500 yards or 400.
Over 500 yards. I think.
Oh, it's over 500.
No, it was 470.
470.
470 yards. This is he's played 5 games then, 4 games. They've scored 30 points or more in every game. And they've lost 3 of the 4. They're terrible. Their defense is awful. My anecdote is, and I told you guys pre-show, but I'll share it again, that I had driven from the Buffalo Wild Wings to the hotel. On that drive, which was only 3 to 4 minutes, Joe Flacco brought them down the field and they took the lead with under a minute to go. I pull my stuff out and I go into the lobby and I get a text from our friend Doug laughing and saying, wow, even 42 points isn't enough for the Bengals to win a game. And I went, what? And I quickly went and saw that they had lost. In the time it took to walk from the car to the hotel lobby, they lost.
Yep. And I was sitting next to Chop and Josiah. I don't know, Josiah wasn't there. I said, the Packers may have lost, but the Bears losing will make up for it. And I'm just like gloating and gloating. And he looks at me and goes, we got to say now. I said, have another hot dog.
Yeah, I met your nephew Josiah last week for the first time, and I was sitting there watching that, and then when I heard that the Bengals took the lead, I was like, all right, I barely know the kid, but I'm going to give him such shit for this. And then, pump the brakes. He wins. Yeah, wow. And hey, who thought the Bears were capable of getting in a shootout with anybody? Well, last year, the way they looked last year.
They're playing the Bengals, though.
But you can tell. I mean, you look at their offense, and you can see what Ben Johnson has brought from Detroit there.
Right.
And one thing they're doing now is they're playing fearless. Last year, they played in their fears, to borrow a Mike Tomlinism. They were playing in their fears, especially Caleb. This year, he's not afraid to make the mistake because he's got the confidence of his coach to go back in there and make up for it.
Yeah, knowing he's going to call that timeout.
The scheming is better. Everything is better about. I mean, you can see it. They've still got a long way to go. They're not a true contender. They might get a wild card, but
yeah, they might. Yeah.
The culture, the everything about this team looks 180 from what we saw last year with almost the same talent pool. In my opinion.
Right, you're right. They look good. They look confident, and I hate saying this, but Caleb Williams is looking pretty good. He's throwing a pretty ball, and Cincinnati can't stop anybody.
No, they can't.
That's why I'm trying to figure out how much am I giving Caleb Williams' progression for this game. That given that they're playing Cincinnati, it's like I don't know. I mean, he looked good, but I need to see him be more consistent with tougher teams, like teams within his division, actually.
Yeah, which we're going to get in a couple of weeks, Thanksgiving Day and moving forward. But just surface level, 30,000 feet view, they look different to me this year.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to end up with 9 wins overall. But last year they started 4-2 and just had an epic collapse where they lose their last 10, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they just don't look like that team anymore. They don't look like they're capable of going on even a 3-game losing streak at this point.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's definite improvement going forward. And looks to me like Chicago hired the right Detroit assistant and New York did not. Jury's out. Jury's out on both. But the early results seem to say.
Keys, check out your phone.
I will check out my phone.
Okay.
This game.
It's kind of ho-hum.
Very ho-hum.
Right.
But, if you're a Chargers fan, and there are some out in LA, you got to be a little concerned.
A little, yeah, a lot concerned.
They for 3 quarters they were in a fight with the Titans, and then they finally opened up a 10-point lead and never relinquished it. Really, but boy, that game was on right next to the Pittsburgh game on the big screens, and every time I looked up, I was like, I cannot believe the Chargers are struggling right now with this with the Tennessee Titans. And there was no-name guy after no-name guy making plays for Tennessee. I was like, who's that? I never heard of these guys catching the ball.
Right.
What were you saying?
I was going to. Oh, I'm sorry, Edson. Go ahead, please.
No, I was just going to say that I'm very, very concerned with them, not just for that game, but going forward, because I really wanted to kind of hitch my wagon on this team after mine just lost it, but they lost their best offensive guy again. Joe Alt, was it? I know it's
Joe Alt.
Yeah, Joe Alt. Yeah, he's done for the year. Yeah,
he's done for the year, and it's like, where are they going to find the answer? And it's like, when that happens,
they lost both tackles for the year.
But him specifically, he was just very important to that, but not just the running game, but just to give Herbert the time to throw. And it's like, I don't know what they're going to do here on in. I don't think they're going to do very well the rest of the season.
They're down to their 3rd string running back now.
Yeah,
starting. That's what I mean. It's not anything to do with the coaching or the scheming or the talent in well, I still call them San Diego, but it's the 49ers syndrome. Like, how many times can you go to the cupboard and find fresh food before you're one of these boxes is gonna have ants in it? Right. That was a really bad Mike Tomlin metaphor. He would say something like that. You're gonna forget to butter the popcorn once in a while. Yeah. But when you and look, we've said it before. I mean, and it's no secret that to anybody who's maybe watching that the NFL is the razor thin margins. And I will use a Mike Tomlinism here. He said there's a thin line between fine wine and just crushing grapes in this league.
Wow, I like that one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
But so Tennessee is capable on any given Sunday. That phrase is beaten to death, but anybody can win on any breaking Sunday, any given Sunday. But I'm with you, Edson. Can the Chargers sustain? I mean, they're chasing Denver now, so I don't know. It doesn't look good, and
no,
we'll have to ask Romeo Dobbs.
Hello, dum-dum. Isn't that great?
That is great.
Hello, dum-dum.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'd give the coach of the year so far to Kyle Shanahan just to have that team competitive at this point.
By the way, I forgot to mention that we have hit the halfway point of the season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Week 9. We're week 10 this week is the second half. Do we want to do a special report card kind of thing at some point here, like halfway? Great.
Yeah,
people?
we could do that. We could do that next week. I mean, so I can write down my stats of the day. Yeah.
Oh, that's a little sting I got to make. Stat of the day.
Edson, I have a question for you, my brother. Every time I see Darnold playing, and the thing was on Sunday Night Football, I kept on hearing your voice saying these words, pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. He is not going. I mean, every time I saw Darnold go back, complete. And I'm like, and I hear Essence going, pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. But it hasn't happened yet. It has not happened yet.
I don't think it's going to happen with him. It might be someone else, but he's really perfect. He's got that perfect fit for this.
Seattle. The Seahawks game to talk about that.
That's probably the best offseason move by a team.
So this game happened, and
oh yeah,
Bruce sent me a video, and I feel bad playing it after what happened to Marshawn Nealon.
Yeah,
but I gotta play it. This is the Cowboys. Hang on, I gotta have to do this. This is such a pain because thank you, StreamYard, for stripping all the good stuff away. So do I have to go like this?
I know it's
nope, wrong one. Where'd it go? Here it is. The Cowboys team bus pulling up to the stadium.
Stumping the whole team.
I'm getting this on video. This is wild.
You can't.
Wow. Oh, holy cow.
If you look closely, you see Prescott falling out first.
Oh, well, let's take a look at that again.
I mean, he falls out. You see number 4 falling out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Stumping the whole team.
I'm getting this on video. This is wild.
You can't.
He's like, just stumping the whole team. They were actually doing very well offensively in this season, but I don't know what happened.
Their offense is not the problem. I mean, it's
but it was in this game. It was in this game. Both their offense and defense.
Their offense struggled. That's going to happen. You're going to hit a game where your offense just isn't clicking, and you need your defense to hold you in. And I saw I could put it up. Kyler Murray's going on IR, so he's going to miss at least 4 more games now.
Yeah, but the Cardinals are doing so much better with Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett is no joke. He's doing really well.
I honestly think they should just give Jacoby Brissett the starting job. The offense moves better with him.
Oh yeah, they did.
And when you watch them with Kyler Murray, and then you see Jacoby Brissett behind center, and you realize just how small Kyler Murray is, because Brissett looks enormous back there. Yeah. And what's the Mercadante, the running back? He's playing well in place of John. I want to say James Conner. Marvin Harrison Jr. is starting to really feel his way. And look, they've got one of the best tight ends in the game. McBride's unbelievable. He's as good as Tucker Kraft. Oh, too soon, Bruce. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is.
They got one touchdown from the defense from the late Marshawn Nealon.
That's still unbelievable.
That is unbelievable. Life comes at you fast.
Yep.
But yeah, Arizona, it's hard to believe they're a 3-5 team because every loss they've had is by 7 points or less. They are every game. We've talked about this before, how scrappy they are, how tough they are. They're not a playoff team, but they are a bastard of an opponent to play every week. They will be in there swinging till the end.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely I think they're on the uptick. They have a quarterback problem.
Yeah, for sure.
They have a quarterback problem. I mean, Brissett's a nice short-term answer. The guy's not a starting quarterback. He's a backup. And I don't think Murray's the answer. I think they need to move on from him. And chances are they're going to have a shot at a quarterback in this year's draft because they're going to probably be in the top 10 picks. So I think they might go quarterback shopping this year. Who knows? But they're kind of a fun team to watch.
I just like when they interview Calais Campbell. I love that his voice. Where you
I
know, sounds like a character from the Flintstones.
He does. He does.
Again with Flintstones.
Oh, talk about rock fights.
Oh, this was a rock fight. Every Denver Broncos game is a rock fight. What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, we always sadly we get out in front of our skis with the Thursday night every week.
No, I'm not talking. Yeah,
but boy, that was even worse this past Thursday.
That was an even worse rock fight.
That game was next to me, and I kept turning my head and like, what the hell is going on there?
It's bad.
But that Houston defense, those guys, wow, can they bring it? Denver with these slow starts, where Bo Nix looks inept for 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be John Elway." Got it. Yeah.
I just keep seeing shots of Sean Payton, and I'm like wondering what's going through his head. It's like, what is going on? Is there like a disconnect? I mean, he's supposed to be an offensive guy. It's like an offensive genius. And is it just that Bo Nix, with the second year thing, or is it? I don't know. It's like,
I think that's part of it. That's part of it. It's weird, and their defense.
Yeah, that's a championship defense.
What are they? 44 sacks or something. Like the next team is Houston, I think, with 28. Like they're 15 sacks ahead of the next team. Like it's insane. And this is a great point I never thought of. Joe Flacco and Aaron Rodgers, a combined 81 or 82 years old, are perfectly healthy. And 49ers are all beat to hell.
That is crazy.
Guys in their 20s, in their primes.
That's why I thought this would be a game that Denver could kind of just like really jumpstart their offense, because the Houston offensive line, we've said this plenty of times, is really so I just figured they just give their offense like a great offensive starts, and at the opposing territory and all this stuff. But it didn't happen. They can't get out of their own way, I guess. I don't know.
It was shocking that they weren't Oliver Stroud more than they were. It was it was a punt fest. It was every time I looked up, there was punt. It was just awful. And there was a Broncos fan sitting at the table next to me losing his crap. And actually screaming that, and it's interesting when you listen to fans of the other teams, because they follow their team closer than any of us would. And he's screaming that they've got to take the handcuffs off Bo Nix. He said they're handcuffing him.
I don't.
You drafted this kid to win games. Let him do his thing. I don't know.
I don't. I mean, last year the handcuffs were off. They had a lot of great offensive games. So what happened between last year and this year?
I don't know.
Why would they do that?
Well, they did start slow last year. Remember, it was only like around week 6 or 7 we started going, "Hey, look, the Broncos are playing better. Oh, look, the Broncos might actually get a wild card. Oh, look, the Broncos are really good." They got to get it together though. You can't play like this in the postseason. There's just no way. You're not going to last a long time. NFC North. Whoops, where is it? NFC North, only division without a. We kind of did. This happened last.
Yeah, we knew that. Yeah, we knew that. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Packers might end up with a losing record. Yeah, it might.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, definitely. Drake May's he's got no sophomore slump. That's for sure.
Yeah. Bo Nix has to start pulling his weight on that one. All right, let's spin the wheel. But yeah, boy, and Houston, boy, they've got a championship defense and a junior varsity offense. It's so sad. Now, I told you guys that by Thanksgiving the Ravens would be in first place in the AFC North.
They might be heading there.
I remember. I think I said that right. If I didn't, I'm saying it now. But yeah, I mean, you could see this coming. Everybody who had them dead and buried, don't do that. Not with this team. They're too well coached and way too talented, and they have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say.
Derrick Henry's getting more and more confident. Jackson threw 4 touchdown passes.
It's a good point. It looked like Derrick Henry after the first couple of games when he kept fumbling.
Yeah, every day
lost confidence. Yeah. All of a sudden he's doing the little they hand him the ball and he's got the little prancy feet. He's not hitting the holes hard. It's like, yeah. On the other side,
even at their worst part of the season, what were they, like 2-5 at one point or something like that? I was saying, and they were getting, I know, shellacked by Houston, I think. I was saying it's probably going to be tough for them to get into the playoff, but there's going to be that team that at the end of the year no one wants to see coming, and they're going to be afraid of them if they get into the playoffs.
They've still got two games against Pittsburgh.
Yeah, yep.
Which is always a rock fight. That's a rock fight. And that's a real rock
every
fight.
single year.
But that gives them the puncher's chance right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So the Steelers, who, if they had beaten Cincinnati a couple weeks ago, would have had a 4-game lead on everybody else in the division, but they lost that game and it put everybody back into play. And that's the Steeler way. They never step on anybody's neck. They can never put people away. And when we get to the Steeler game, I'll make that point. But the Dolphins, Edson, my God.
I mean, I knew this at the beginning of the season. So
what's funny is because Miami looked so impressive the week before.
Right.
Everybody, like, they hyped this is the Thursday night and they hyped it all up, and this game was over like really quickly.
No, I was not hyped at all either. Even after their previous win, it was like, no, that's just a mirage. I mean,
I'm sorry. Watching your team is a slog.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, well, their defense got healthy again. That's
bye week
part of it. Yep. They got their safeties back. And they're just too well coached and too talented to be that bad. And let's face it. I mean, they had to play a couple of tough opponents early on. They played Buffalo and the Chiefs, and
and they should have had that Buffalo game easily. They gave that game away, actually.
Yeah. Well, those Derrick Henry fumbles did them in early in the year. So, yeah, watch out. Baltimore's right at the ship. They're going to be right there at the end. They might only win 10 or 11. They might run the table. Who knows? I think they'll lose at least one to Pittsburgh.
Right.
But watch out. They're no slouch, and they're back.
I have an interesting stat I just found out. Do you know how many total yards Cincinnati had against Chicago?
Well, Flacco had 470, and I know Chase Brown had I'm saying I guess like
570 something,
580.
They had 495 total yards.
That's it?
Yeah. Chicago had.
Oh, Chicago. Yeah, they had 570 something. Yeah.
Chicago had 576 total yards.
Yeah. Well, I'm shocked because Flacco threw for 470 and they only have 15 yards rushing.
Yeah, I guess they didn't rush.
Brown must have been catching passes. Every time I looked up, he was running wild. But wow.
It's unbelievable because in Cincinnati has the first team that I can think of after 9 games has given up 300 points already. 300 points.
Wow, 300 points. That's awful. Yeah, Ravens. That's what I mean. The Ravens
their division games. That's what they need. So I mean,
they've got their fate in their own hands, and I think they've righted the ship. So look out. And they've got Cincinnati and Cleveland in their division. So this game, this one shocked me. I actually put some money on this game on FanDuel.
I kept waiting for this to turn, and it was like, oh yeah,
right.
Detroit we'll get there, but nope, never happened.
I was thinking of Edson with the pumpkin thing during this one too. I'm like, JJ McCarthy's gonna turn into a pumpkin any minute. Just wouldn't happen.
But that defense, that Minnesota defense, what the heck? Joe Gibbs, who's unstoppable, got like 30 total yards on this game. What the heck?
Yeah.
I didn't get that at all. Wow. At home too.
And give credit to Minnesota's offense, because every time Detroit would answer, would score, Minnesota would come right back and answer and put the lead back. It was crazy. I just kept waiting for Detroit to flip the script, and it just didn't happen.
Didn't happen at all.
Mm-hmm.
And McCarthy played with confidence. I saw one of his rushing touchdown. He looked pretty fired up. Like he doesn't look scared. He looks confident in his abilities, but none of us know what those abilities really amount to yet. He's played 3 games.
Yeah. Well, we'll soon find out rest of the year.
Yeah. Lions and Packers dropping at home. Oh my. Sal, Tony, Vinny, and the families are happy. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bears really won a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that whole division now, and with Minnesota doing this to Detroit,
Yeah, all
Minnesota was
scrunched up.
now it's like, well, it's a log jam. It's a car crash. Look out. I don't know. I mean, this could be one of those things. I mean, could it possibly be you get one playoff team out of the East, you get one out of the South, and maybe 4 out of the North? It depends on what happens in the West.
Well, the
But
West is all like the
you
North
can-
too. It's all scrunched up there. Well,
with
except for
Seattle and the
Carolina.
Rams and the 49ers, right? So, and the 49ers get healthy by the end of the year. That's a game changer. So those two divisions are tough, but I think we can rule out the other ones for having more than one player.
You're definitely only getting one person, one team.
One
out
from
of the
you're going to
East.
get the Eagles and you're going to
That's
get Tampa Bay. Yeah. This one, wow.
Yeah.
Again, the Atlanta Falcons keep continuing to be the most puzzling team ever.
I was
You're
waiting. Edson. I never got your text like, I can't figure this. Oh, no, you did. You did say it.
Yeah,
You said, I'll say it again. I can't figure out the Atlanta Falcons.
I cannot get this, which is why I know.
Yeah.
Which is why I stay away from them every week. I just don't know what's happening. It's like, and they missed an extra.
They missed I'm reading they missed an extra point.
Their one characteristic is let's find a new way to lose every week.
The Atlanta Falcons should write a tell-all book on how to draft shitty kickers or sign shitty kickers, because they had the guy Koo who missed just about everything over 40 yards. He was awful. So they finally cut him. Finally, it took him like 2 years to figure out, wow, this guy really sucks.
2 seasons down the drain, and then
Right. Yeah, exactly. And then they bring in this Romo, and it was like shades of Tony Romo and big
They're
spot. They come back.
They're like thinking, no, we wanted Tony, not this guy.
Yeah.
We got the
Tony
damn Romo.
They potentially are going to tie the game at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe force overtime, and he misses the extra point. It was crazy too, because New England was up big on them and let them back in the game. And Penix looks like he was playing well. I kept looking over. I was trying to keep an eye on that too, but it's hard to watch like 7 games at once,
Yeah.
But,
I was a little bit troubled by New England after being up big to just kind of like settle in and like, yeah, we'll just like wait this one out. And like, no, I don't know. I don't like that. No. You can't be doing that in the playoffs, because pretty soon then you'll be down again.
Bless you. But
Thank you.
At the end of the day, the Patriots are now 7-2. They could easily be 8-1 if they'd beaten Pittsburgh instead of fumbling the game away. Mike Vrabel has instantly put his stamp on here. Kyle Shanahan and Mike Vrabel right now are 1-2 for Coach of the Year.
Right.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
It shows for you. You go back and you look at like last year and the way the Patriots were playing with Gerard Mayo, and basically the same borderline untalented roster. The only change really was they brought in Stephon Diggs as a wide receiver. Like, they've got basically the same components. They didn't change much.
Right.
And the difference at this time last year, they were probably 2-7 if we go look. I think they've inverted their record. So the coach makes all the difference. NFC teams 3-1 at home. Packers lost a game at home. Oh, too soon.
Too soon. Now remember, Bruce, this is not me. I know you usually blame me for this stuff.
I only laugh because my team's capable of laying much bigger eggs and
Yeah,
bigger.
but they got the best game of the year last week.
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay. Defensively, maybe.
Yeah, defensively, maybe. The game nobody watched.
But I picked them, though. way to go out on a limb picking this team.
Did anybody watch this game? Does anybody know anything about this game except that Matthew Stafford is just, as Perna likes to say, putting FDRs all over the place? And I was like, FDRs?
That's a good one.
I'm like, who's on the dime? Oh, yeah, FDR. Yeah. He's playing out of his mind at 38 years old. But there's another one for you, Glinzer, another old guy who's healthy and playing.
Yeah, yeah. How come he's not?
And
yeah,
Puka got hurt again. I guess he landed on the ball, but I saw he's cleared. He's playing again this week. So
yeah,
when the Rams are healthy, that defense, that front defensive line, those young four guys, they're just.
And the Saints, I mean, they weren't doing that well before, and then they just kind of like, announced that they gave away probably their best receiver, and they went to their next the quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah.
So it was his first start. He's a rookie. I mean,
yeah.
Hopefully, I mean, they're hoping he'll be the quarterback of the future. We'll see.
I think they're going to go quarterback shopping in the draft.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't think they're happy with either one of them. What's his name? Tyler.
That was slow.
Tyler Slow. I think it's slow, right?
No, it's not. It's something else. It's like Slockers.
SHOUGH.
Oh, I'm sorry. Show. Okay.
Yeah.
SH. I don't know.
He'll be out of the league.
SHOUGH.
Yeah.
By the time we figure out how to say his name, he'll be out of the league anyway.
I don't know. He might. We'll see.
49ers are going to beat the Rams tomorrow. Whoa, going out on a limb, are we? I like it. I'd love to see that. I've never been traditionally a big 49ers fan, but I am pulling so hard for them because of all the adversity and the fact that they're finding a way to win in spite of it. So you can't help but admire that.
Right.
So I hope you're right, Glinzer, and I'm rooting for your team.
Keith, you always say this when you go to LA, who is the football team out there that they root for?
They root for the Raiders. No, they root for the Rams. That's all they care about.
Okay.
Yeah, there's very few Chargers fans. The Chargers offices and practice facility are right behind the Raytheon building I work at a lot out there. It's in the same lot. It's called Chargers Commons when you pull in the front thing.
Oh.
And even there's no Chargers fans. In fact,
Edson,
last time I was there, I saw Jim Harbaugh going into work and he was wearing a Rams hat.
Right.
Damn.
Edson, the game was played at, where was the game played, Edson?
SoFi.
Yes. Okay. That was my SoFi reference for the week.
I knew it. What the? Oh!
It's so classic.
Yes, let's spin the wheel. I love Walton Goggins. What do we got here? Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Another slot fest. It's easily the Raiders' best offensive game of the year. I was shocked. I was completely shocked by this game. I mean, the Jaguars were one of my picks, and I'm like, oh yeah, that one's going to be easy. And it was like, oh my gosh, they're not going to win this game. They just did because of the going for the 2-point conversion and not making it. But that's it. They won by the skin of their teeth. And I don't know what happened to their defense.
Yeah, and it was funny. I was watching the first half of this, and it was like, and turned away. And next thing I know, I'm like, holy mackerel, look at all these points going up. Yeah, and this, look, the Jaguars are in they're in playoff contention somehow.
They are.
And that's why they made the big trade for Shaheed from the Saints. But I don't know. I just think Lawrence, he's too spotty.
He's unpredictable. He's unpredictable.
I don't think they're going to go too far.
Geno, and I love Geno, and he's such a great reclamation story and saving his career and all that after all those bad years with the Jets and Giants. But he's thrown 11 interceptions before Thursday night. I don't know, man. And sadly, I think Pete's going to pay the price for this. There were higher expectations for sure in Vegas than what they're getting. And yeah. And there was another trade deadline move that I was shocked that, not to Jacoby Myers going to the team to just play Jacksonville, but that Max Crosby wasn't moved for a king's ransom. You've got to start over there.
Mhm.
It's like the Raiders. I think of the Dennis Eckersley line when he talks about the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's a hodgepodge of nothingness. The Raiders are a hodgepodge of nothingness.
Mhm.
Like
they got Bowers now. He's definitely
they got Bowers. They drafted Ashton Genty, but like they're just not. They've got a 37-year-old quarterback who was a reclamation project to begin with. They've got a 75-year-old head coach who had lots of success in the past, but maybe hit his expiration date. I mean, who knows? They traded away Myers, who was their number 2 receiver. They don't have, they got Crosby. They got pieces in place here and there, but they're just a mess. And it doesn't seem like there's a plan in place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's like they just try to stick people here and there and like, we'll piecemeal
what
this
works.
somehow. Yeah. Just ugly.
It's almost like they're using the whole season as a way to what is going to be our plan,
like a talent evaluation.
Yeah. Like instead of using the preseason as the whole regular season as a talent evaluation.
Yeah, I think by bringing in Pete Carroll, they were trying to at least get to 500 quickly, and it's backfired. I mean, clearly, whatever plan they had is backfired. What that plan was, I don't know. And when you have Tom Brady in the mix now as one of the owners, I don't know. It's bad win for the Jags. Well, I don't think any win is a bad win. A win's a win, But it was
but they didn't look good. Yeah, you're right.
No, an ugly win for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But a win's a win. So,
yeah, there you go.
What?
That's good.
That is good.
I mean, yeah, you could hang your hat on that, I guess.
So they're 31st in the league in offense now. All right. Yeah, the Raiders, it's sad. They're a mess. And they've got I don't know if you watched the game Thursday night, but they wore their throwbacks and Denver wore their throwbacks. And it looked like an old AFL.
Yeah, it was
1970.
It was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a good AFL.
No, it was awful.
Bad.
But yeah, the Raiders have such great uniforms and such great history. It's sad to see them so bad. All right.
Speaking of
offense.
Now this one.
The word is not offense, is offensive.
Yeah. Which side of the ball do you want to start on? Seattle or Washington?
Let's go with the good, then we'll get to the downright ugly.
All right. Yeah. Sam Darnold, 21 of 24.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Darnold. Let me say that again. Sam Darnold only threw 3 incomplete passes.
He only threw 2 incomplete passes. 2 incomplete passes.
1 was dropped.
No, 1 was to the other team, so that was a completion. Even though it's an interception. That's true.
Okay, that's true.
He's the new Goff for this year.
And 4 tutties. Sam Darnold. I'm just going to say that one more time. Sam Darnold looks awesome. He's
against what is supposed to be a pretty decent team, and with a pretty decent defense. I mean, that Quinn is a defensive guy. I mean, he's supposed to be a defensive guy.
Yeah, that was the funniest thing you said.
Defense. But they're supposed to be.
Well, they're not supposed to be that bad. I mean,
right.
The Seahawks, they're shocking me.
Yeah,
because again, like they're one of those teams you just don't pay attention to. But every time I've watched them this year, they've looked really good.
Yeah, I was watching that game. I was like, wow. Pretty surprised about this.
And this is only the second year for Mike McDonald. And that was terrible. Sorry. I apologize for doing that. I don't know what came over me. But boy, and you look at the struggles of the Ravens defense, right? Since he left.
Yeah.
Under Orr, their new defensive coordinator, they don't look like they did when McDonald was their defensive coordinator. And he goes to Seattle. And the crazy thing is, he's a defensive head coach,
right?
But his offense
offense looks awesome.
I mean, JSN is off the hook. He's
and they just got another guy for their offense. Wow, they're really going for it this year.
And it's crazy. They get rid of DK Metcalf. They get rid of Tyler Lockett, and they're better.
Yeah,
like that's crazy. That Jackson Smith and Jigma is He is world class. He's got to be a top 5 receiver in this league. And most people won't even think about him when you bring up the conversation because of where he plays.
Right.
And they got rid of Geno Smith too. So the quarterback and their top 2
Right.
receivers.
Right.
And they improved.
Yeah. I mean, they are something else. I just wish that they would wear those 70s uniforms all the time now. Because I hate those puke green with the racing stripe. What is that? Go back to those silver helmets with the electric blue and the silver pants. Those are awesome. But,
okay, I have an interesting story for you.
Wow, you see that?
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
I'm not shocked at all now after watching that game.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched, I think, 3 Seahawks games now this year, and they've looked like that in all 3. And I'm like, okay, I think it's time to believe in the Seattle Seahawks. Go ahead, Bruce.
After I had my surgery for my prostate, I remember watching a football game. I think,
Do you have
What was
photos?
next week.
Okay.
So after I had my surgery, I was taking some pretty strong meds and everything. So I'm lying down in bed, and the Seattle versus I'm not sure who it was game came on, and they were wearing these god awful
those neon glow in the dark things.
Neon glow in the dark things, and I think they were playing the Rams, and they were wearing their neon yellow outfits.
Wow.
I turned around and I said, "This has got to be the strangest trip I've ever been on in my life with this mess. What am I watching, and why are they running around?"
You call your doctor. I'm like, I'm seeing all these crazy colors.
I just saw the colors, the colors.
Bet you wanted to have those meds back after last week's Green Bay game, huh? Oh, sorry.
Too soon? Ouch. But
Hey,
yeah. The funny thing about like uniforms is you want to make a statement, but you also like sometimes they want to blend in, make people hard to find, when there's traffic in the middle of the field. When the Seahawks wear those glow in the dark green things, you ain't hiding from anybody.
That's a good point.
But it does make it easier on the quarterback too, though. Up there he is, because he's glowing,
It's like watching a stoned game of red light, green light. Here you go. What? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh, yellow light. Okay.
They should call themselves the isotopes or something when they wear those.
The isotopes. Do not adjust your TV set topes or something.
Windsor says about your kid, that night, Bruce. There's a Pac-Man game where an NFL game should be.
That's what he was saying. Yeah.
Thank you, Windsor. You're so right on time.
2 left.
Ooh.
Windsor's game. This was a pretty standard
I told
day.
you I was going with San Francisco this week. The traveling from west to east didn't really affect them.
No, and it's funny, this game, so they have a lot of big screens at Buffalo Wild Wings where I was sitting in the bar, but they put this game on one of the 50-inch small TVs. Because it was seriously business as usual. It was like another day at the office for the 49ers, right? Christian McCaffrey score. Okay, they just, every time I looked up, they're just doing their thing, and the Giants were bad. The only bad play I saw was Brian Burns sacked Mac Jones and he fumbled or something. But every time I looked up, the 49ers were way ahead. And it was just like Giants weren't. They always had the ball. Giants never had the ball. It was just
right.
Yeah, it does seem like the Giants really took a step back defensively over the last few weeks. And it's almost like the Scatterboo, he's on offense, but it's almost like that injury kind of adversely affected them.
I think it takes your offense out of rhythm when you lost
true.
Malik Neighbors and you lost your best receiver and your best running back. And is Tyron Tracy even playing yet? Is he back?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because when I looked up, all I saw was Devin Singletary, never mind being old now, never was any good anyway. So they don't have. Jackson Dart was trying to win that game on his own. It looked like he was just trying to will them. It was just, yeah. it looked like the Giants were like running in mud and the 49ers were running on AstroTurf. It was just, yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's
a crazy stat. I saw that.
Again. Jeez.
And Glenzer, I don't know if you've seen this guy on YouTube. I've mentioned him before. His name is Brody Brazil. He did a thing about the turf in these stadiums about 3 or 4 weeks ago. If you go back into his playlist, you'll find it.
Ridiculous.
Every single one of the stadiums with polyturf have a different brand of polyturf. They get it from a different manufacturer. And apparently, the one at MetLife Stadium is sticky, has a stickiness to it. That's why this keeps happening there in particular. And the players hate it. I mean, Odell Beckham Jr. has been screaming to get rid of the turf in that stadium. And there's no reason to have it. There's no reason to have it. It's they have 2 teams playing in there. They're out, it's an outdoor stadium. It's here in the Northeast. You can grow grass in the fall. Like, cut the crap. Just rip it out. How many more, these investments have to get hurt in there? I mean, you would think with the Giants lose 2 of their guys in the same field. Yeah. It's the problem is the NFL wants to move the entire league indoors.
Yeah, that's their end plan that they really want to do.
Yeah. So eventually there's going to be no grass at all, except for these places that design it where they can roll the tray out, like in Arizona or Vegas.
But now,
but
here's the thing is, though, I always talk about my team. Now, I want you to close your eyes and imagine this. The Packers playing on turf. No effing way. It will never happen. Never.
The Bears are moving indoors and the Browns are moving indoors in the next 5 years. They're already building retractable roof domes because they want to have Super Bowls and they want to use it when there's no in the off season. They want to have more events. They want to have NCAA tournaments there, and I get but if you're going to build a stadium that costs billions of dollars, you don't want to use it 8 times a year. I get that part of it, but this is the whole problem with the business of sports just growing into what it has become. I mean, when we were kids, pro sports wasn't as lucrative. So the players had off-season jobs.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, when he stepped in for Tagliabue, when he took over, Edson knows Angelo and George. I said, this guy's the worst thing that'll happen to this league. He's awful. He's a corporate yes man. That's who he is. And the owners will just push him around. Flash for 15 years later. Yeah. I can't stand Roger Goodell, man. And half the fans hate him too. He gets up on the stage at the draft and what happens? They hate him. I think he's got a drinking problem too. Just looking at him. Doesn't he look that way?
Yeah. The first round pick goes to the
wow.
San
We're waiting for your prime time here.
Yeah.
Last game.
All right, go ahead, Keith. It's all you.
We saved the worst for last. This one shocked me. What can you say? Everything talked about going in. The Steelers' ineptitude covering the middle of the field. Their secondary gets exposed week after week. When you got Jonathan Taylor coming in and Ty Warren ready to feast on these guys, right? Danny Dimes. The whole thing went sideways quickly with all the turnovers. And the thing, the Steelers defense was taking such a beating from the media, from the fans, from, everywhere. I mean, they're ranked 30th going into this game. And I think they just got pissed off. And I'm going to say, call me a conspiracy theorist. Go ahead, call me one.
Conspiracy theorist,
right,
yeah. Conspiracy theorist, yeah.
They honored the Super Bowl 40 team at halftime in that game. The Super Bowl 40 team, which was coached by Bill Cowher, led by Ben Roethlisberger and Jerome Bettis, Hines Ward, Troy Polamalu, those kind of guys. James Ferrier, James Harrison. They spent the weekend there.
Oh, wow.
And Bill Cowher went into the locker room at practice on Friday or Saturday and chewed them a new one. And look what happened on Sunday.
Wow, that's pretty intense.
They looked like they were supposed to all year. That's what they're supposed to do. 6 sacks, 6 turnovers, 5 turnovers, whatever it was. 5 sacks, 6 turnovers, whatever it was. It was insane. I mean, they were batting balls down. Daniel Jones, he couldn't take a breath and there was somebody in his face. It was they haven't looked that way since Dick LeBeau was the defensive coordinator back in the glory days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, Coach LeBeau also there all weekend. And look what happened. I think the team got up and played with pride for those guys.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Over their current coaching staff. Those guys.
That makes sense.
Fired them up. Those guys reinstilled the pride. Those guys taught them how to play like champions.
Okay, well, here's something, though. It's interesting. You're talking about being fired up. Did you watch the beginning of the Redskins Seahawks game?
The beginning? No, I missed the beginning.
Who walked on the field?
Oh yeah, Art Monk was there. Yeah, they finally
Gary
retired.
Clark.
Like, how did they not retire his number yet? And yeah, all 3 of them were there, right? Sanders, Clark.
The posse was there.
Yeah,
and I'm like, if they lose this game, which they did.
Yeah. We forgot, by the way. Let's go back to that game for a second. When I texted you guys at like, I don't know what time it was for you here, 10, 11 o'clock at night, right? It was the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
I had stepped out to get food and I was listening to it when I went out and heard the gruesome Jaden Daniels injury when they were losing by 31 points, by the way. Why was he in the game? How many times have all 3 of us said they're going to RG3 this kid if they're not careful?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I sent it to you guys. I don't think I can find it on a moment's notice, but the crazy thing is that RG3
that's right.
Daniels got hurt on the exact same spot on the field against the exact same opponent, the Seahawks.
Right. I saw that. It was like a comparison thing back and it was like this and that. It was pretty weird.
The one difference being RG3 was his knee, and he was never the same. Jaden, that's his non-throwing arm. I mean, did you see his arm? It was bent the wrong way.
I sent you guys a picture, if I remember correctly.
Oh, it was gross. Watching the replay of it, it's just gross. Yeah, and look, we've talked about it. He's too small. They got to bulk him up or something. He's just not. He cannot take these kind of hits. You can't do that to him. It's and he's one of my favorite players to watch. I love Jaden Daniels, and now he's gone here probably.
Yeah, you could pretty much write the season over for those guys.
Yeah, they're done. Oh, I didn't know that. Really? That's really stupid. Oh my God, it's being like 120 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
They got to rethink that and put a retractable, or they're gonna play all their games at night. Like, that's crazy. Oh, those Packers, Lions, Colts bets. Yeah. Well, not for me. You're welcome.
That's funny.
Yeah. Dan Quinn. And then afterwards, he's like, "Yeah, that's kind of on me, kind of on you."
Kind of. I guess the only question I have for you for that Steelers game is it sustainable? Is this wage sustainable going forward?
That's my question.
For the defense. I mean, the offense is fine. I'm good with that, but the
offenses, they are what they are. They almost ended up actually giving this game away. I mean, you see, it only ended up 27.
I know. It seemed a lot closer than.
Well, with about 2.5, 3 minutes to go, the Colts had the ball back and they were driving, and then another batted interception. I forgot who knocked it down, and the Sawyer, one of their draft picks, picked it off. And it's like the turnovers, they needed all 5 of those turnovers, or they probably would lose.
And that's the one thing I worry about. It's like you're not going to get those turnovers every single week. Maybe,
you're not.
I don't know. Maybe
because they did give up a lot of yards, a lot in garbage time.
Yeah, that's fine.
It reminded me of the New England game. The only difference, the New England game, it looked like the Patriots shot themselves in the foot over and over again. They were coughing the ball.
And this one, Steelers
This
went
one,
and got
Steelers took the ball
it.
away. And the other difference, they moved Jalen Ramsey to safety, and they're going to leave him there. They're going to leave him there this week. And that might make a huge difference because he can hit, and he's effective against the run. Taylor only had like 45 yards rushing. And I had a prop bet on him to go over 100 and have 2 tutties. Lost my money on that one. Thanks, Pittsburgh! All right, I'm done. Should we make our... Yeah, I bet against my own team.
Picks of the week.
That's what I get. That's what I get, right? Picks of the week. Let me find it. Let me pull it up here. Come on. Stop sharing.
Okay.
Well, Bruce did really well last week, so he should go first.
Bruce did do very well last week. Hang on.
Especially with that Carolina or that Green Bay Carolina pick.
Edson, you make a hell of a comeback. You know that?
Dan, the thing with Dan Quinn, too, by the way.
So you cannot pick the Broncos.
Don't forget that Dan Quinn is the architect of 28-3.
Right.
Well, good point.
On the wrong side. He had the 28-3
That's
lead.
a really good point. Thank you for that one. That started the whole thing. That started the whole Enigma Falcon thing.
that game too. Like there was there were so many times in that Super Bowl when they were trying to hang on to that lead. It's like just run the ball, run the ball and kick a field goal, run the ball and kick a field goal, and he's dropping Matt Ryan back and he's getting sacked. He's throwing pick. Like, what are you doing? Do you not know how to protect the lead here? It was brutal. And that same thing, like to the fact that Jaden Daniels was not sitting on the bench watching that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. There was like 7.5 minutes to go too. He was like, you're not scoring 4 times in 7 minutes. Can the guy not do basic math? It's just simple arithmetic, bro. Get your starters out of there. Empty the bench. Empty the bench. Surrender. Live to fight another day. Now you lost your star quarterback for the rest of the year. Well played, sir. Well played. So I'm taking Denver. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Bruce's picks.
Okay. This is going to be okay. Okay, and okay, get it ready, Keith.
I'm ready.
And now your 3 trivia questions.
Oh, hang on. I got to get. Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah.
It's time for that time. Bruce's trivia time.
Okay. What team has never beaten the Washington Redskins when the game has been played in Washington?
Oh, wow.
What team has never beaten the Redskins in Washington? The Packers. I get a mulligan on that one, right? I just did that so I could bust your balls.
The Ravens. Oh.
No. What team? Pittsburgh.
Answer is the Detroit Lions.
Wow.
Detriot, really?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we forgot for like the better part of like 20 years they really stunk. So.
They do suck, yeah.
Okay.
It's easy to
what
forget
was the original name of the New York Jets?
Oh, the Titans.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, okay.
And baseball, what was the first baseball team that had the first all-black starting lineup?
Wow.
Which baseball team had the first
African-American starting lineup?
Ooh. All right, let me think about this. The Dodgers had Jackie, but they didn't, while he was playing, Larry Doty in Cleveland. I'm leaning toward the Braves with Hammer and Hank and we get three guesses?
Yeah, you already used 2 of them.
No, I didn't. I was just spitballing. I didn't say it.
That's it.
Yeah, spitballing. Yeah, the Packers, man. Yeah, spitballing.
No, it wasn't the Packers. They don't play baseball, Bruce.
They barely play football.
Well, there you go. Well, you did the best one. I couldn't even think of that.
It was like right there, right?
I know. You're right. I couldn't.
I think I've been asked this before too, and
I have no idea.
I'm gonna say, I'll say the Braves.
It was the 1971 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
The
It
Pirates.
happened once when Doc Ellis was pitching for the Pirates to Manny Sanguian, and you
Yeah.
had Rennie Stennett, Willie Stargell,
Yeah.
and you had all the other African American players, Al Oliver, and stuff like
Oliver
that.
and the Lumber Company. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that was the last time the Pirates were any good, right?
No, they were good in They were good in '79.
79, 3 years in the early 90s and 3 years in the
Obviously, I'm kidding.
Okay.
They've only had 3 winning seasons in 35 years.
But they have the second best stadium in the league.
And the best uniforms. And the
Right.
fact that I didn't know that answer.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
All right, Keith. I'll give you an easy one. What city teams all have the same colors?
Is there more than one city?
No. What city? Football, basketball. I mean, football,
Yeah,
hockey, and baseball. It's Pittsburgh, right? Has the same colors, right?
Is there another one anywhere that they all wear the same colors? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, no, because I was even when the St. Louis Cardinals football team was in St. Louis, they wore the same uniforms as the baseball team, but the St. Louis Blues,
right?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I love that about Pittsburgh that they all wear the same colors. That's pretty cool.
Right.
That's why I can wear a Pirates hat, a Penguins jersey, and talk about the Steelers.
Right. Wow, you're good.
Yeah, just like that. All right, it's time.
Wow. Yeah, good intro to the picks.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the name.
All right. That's it. Why is it going to San Francisco? They're on the way.
That's for Glinzer, yeah, the 49ers.
That's for Glinzer. That's his Glinzer's sound off. Okay, my picks are Green Bay over Philadelphia. Started the comeback. Baltimore over Minnesota.
That'll be a good game, hopefully.
Okay, now we'll use those words again. Buffalo over Miami. That's a trap game. Seattle over Arizona. That's a trap game. And Detroit over Washington.
You got a couple of tough ones in there, Bruce. I give you credit. Those are games I'd be like, I'm not so sure I want to go there.
What
were you gonna say?
I said I'm gonna give you a fighting chance to get out of the basement.
There you go.
Have you seen my feet? There's so many holes in them. Shooting myself. That ain't gonna happen. Go ahead. You're in second place now.
All right. Chicago over the Giants. That's for Josiah. Just tell him. That's what I picked. Tell him I'm picking one for him.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Buffalo over Miami, and I agree with you. It's a trap game, but it doesn't matter. You're playing Miami. There's no such thing. You just keep beating them. Carolina over New Orleans. Just keep that thing going. And I do agree with you. This other one also I like, Seattle over Arizona. That is a classic, probably trap game, and I might go the other way, but I'm gonna stick with Seattle.
Yeah, you go the other way Monday morning. Oh yeah, I changed my mind.
And my final pick is the EL.
The Elgises.
That way I give you a chance to get back at me when the 49ers wind up playing their best game and beating Eagles. But I figured that Eagles coming off their bye, maybe they'll do a good showing. I don't know. We'll see.
That game's a tough call.
I know it is.
I actually was going to call that game and I scribbled it out.
It's in Green Bay, so yeah.
Yeah, so was Carolina. They were in Green Bay.
Well, that's true.
We know how that's.
Thanks for bringing that up. that just reinforces my pick. Yeah, Eagles.
Go Elgises. All right.
Now Keith making a comeback.
Yeah, right. I'm taking Buffalo over Miami. Sorry, Edson, but that one's.
Oh no,
that's the layup of the week.
I agree with you.
You know what? Believe it or not, I was afraid of the Browns-Jets game.
Me too.
Yeah, because
I'm afraid of that game.
So is America. What are you talking about?
It just feels like even though the Jets got rid of 2 of their best players, that they might show up this week for some reason. But then again, or they could just be the Jets and Cleveland will just smack them around. Who knows? I just stayed away from it. I took Tampa Bay at home over New England. New England's won, 7 games in a row?
Yeah.
6 out of 7.
That's true.
And they got lucky to get away from Atlanta last week. I'm taking the Bears. The Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Over the Giants because the Giants are just decimated and they got to go to Chicago. So, Josiah, that's 2 shout-outs. 2 picks. I'm taking the Panthers over the Saints because I think the Saints are probably it's between them and I want to see the Saints play the Titans so we could finally just settle who's the worst team in the league.
And have the Jets players officiate that.
And then I'm doing it again. I'm taking the Chargers to beat the Steelers.
Wow.
In the SoFi on primetime.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. We'll find out, Edson. Your question about the Steelers, like, is this the real Steelers defense or is it the one we've seen for the previous 7 weeks? I think it's the one we've seen the previous 7 weeks.
I'm still worried about that Chargers offensive line, though. So
I am too, but the Steelers traditionally have been awful when they travel west, and they're
okay.
I mean, the last time they played there, they beat the Chargers, but we'll see. I don't believe in them. I think they're a 9. Wait a minute, hold it. This just in.
Watch your kicker boot another 3-pointer.
God damn it. Hang on, we get rid of this.
With Coach Figure guaranteed to fit Slapdash toys, it's the Tomlin playset.
Set it up!
And watch your kicker boot another 3-pointer. Comes with Coach Figure guaranteed to finish 9 and 8 every single season.
And kicked it. Another field goal!
It's the Tomlin playset, the only football toy that always goes 9 and 8. Call the shots with Coach T, rack up threes with the spring-loaded kicker, and watch old man quarterback's arm barely move.
Because that's who they are. They're going to be 9 and 8.
They should have a Falcon one that says we got the kicker from the Steelers last week, so we should be good now.
Well, that's if the Steelers didn't have Chris Boswell, they would not be over 500 right now. There's no way. So anyway.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for bringing that up. I totally forgot to bring that up. What's his name? Little from Jacksonville broke the new record. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we broke the record.
Yards.
I wanted to talk about that. Damn.
68 yards. I did too. Like when it happened, I'm going make a note of that for Saturday. Make a note of that for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking it was going to happen with the Dallas kicker there, but
Aubrey, it still might.
Yeah.
Didn't Aubrey miss a field goal this week?
He tried a
Oh,
70-yarder.
Okay.
He had the leg. He would have made it, but
I
it
was
was
thinking maybe him. Maybe he will get a 70 before the season's over.
Oh, somebody will. It went wide right. He had the leg. He had the distance. It just went wide right.
That's crazy. I can't believe it. Thank you for putting that thing on. So now I remembered.
And Boswell's kicked a 60 and a 58 this year that would have been good from 70 because they landed so high up in the net. So I mean, it's going to happen. I mean, with Justin Tucker, or Justin Toucher, he kicked the He kicked the 66-yarder like 2 years ago, and already it's been broken. Like Tom Dempsey's record stood for how long? Like
1970.
Yeah, basically my lifetime.
Yeah.
I was born in 1969. So I was 1 year old. I'm 56. So for 55 years, that record stood almost, or 53 years, because Tucker did it like 2 years ago. Was that or last year?
Yeah, it was 2 years. It was like they played against Detroit. It bounced over.
Yeah. So and already we get a 68-yarder, and we keep talking about it now. They've got to do something different because you can now like complete one pass, get to midfield, kick a field goal, and walk off. So they're gonna have to shrink.
And yet we're still getting every week someone missing an extra point.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other one.
Pulling out to you.
You ready?
It's Bruce's shout out segment.
Thank you. Welcome home, Boom, Steelers Gal, Move Church, and WD-40.
And there was much rejoicing.
I knew it.
Oh, you like that one?
I fucking knew it. Oh,
He delivered that so perfectly. I wonder if that was like his first take.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the league is partnered with DraftKings, FanDuel, and ESPN Bets. Funny how that works out.
Mm-hmm.
Funny how that works.
Well, I'm gonna make. We were talking about field goal kickers. The person I thought would break Tom Dempsey's record, in all honesty, I thought it was gonna be Sebastian Janikowski.
Oh yeah.
He had oh my God. I remember one time they tried a 76-yard field goal and he barely missed it.
His quads were as thick as my torso. Like his leg.
Mhm. I can kick the football farther than you can breathe. I can do this.
Seriously. All right. Well, that's it for me. If that's it for you.
That's it.
That's it for me.
All right. I'm going 5-0 this week, and I'm going to blow right by both of you.
I like dreaming. Because dreaming can make you mine. Edson, I have to admit, you made a hell of a comeback on the ranking show. Keith was way out ahead.
No, you've been out ahead the whole time, Bruce.
No, the ranking thing on my Packers.
Oh.
Bugging him.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry. I just decided when I was watching that game, I said, I got to tease Bruce next week. This is too good.
And I was just being me, so.
was just being me.
Packers on Monday night could be the game of the week.
Yeah.
Steelers Chargers on Sunday night also could be the game of the week. Or Jets Cleveland.
Oh yeah. I mean, that definitely.
Get to your local sports bar. We got Cleveland and the Jets this week.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Gwinzer, I found something for you. This just in. San Francisco 49ers versus the 8063rd MASH unit. Winner take all.
This week will be a little disappointing with both the Cowboys and the Titans on bye. I mean,
That's true. With the Chiefs, Titans, Cowboys, and Bengals. Bengals are also
the Bengals too. So no one's gonna,
and,
no one's gonna throw for 500 yards this week. The Bengals aren't there, and the
Cowboys. You brought up a good point too, Edson. I was going to bring this up earlier. Tampa Bay was on a bye this past week. Tell me how much less fun it is without Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield's he's just like.
I agree wholeheartedly.
I missed a week without Baker Mayfield. That's no good.
Yep, I agree.
What's going to happen if he retires? He's such a kook.
He's the young Brett Favre. He's just like, okay, triple coverage. I can throw it. Yeah, we're good.
And he's funny and he's affable. I love Baker Mayfield, and something fell off last week, and that's what it was. There was no Baker. So we get our Baker back this week.
Yep.
And that game will be on locally here in the Northeast, because
that could be the game of the week too.
Patriots and Bucks. Yeah. There's a lot of Ravens Vikings is a good one.
That's a really good one.
Saints and Panthers. Oh no. Actually, tomorrow morning I hate these international games, but the Falcons Colts, right? When you wake
might
up.
Be another one.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. I'm gonna go away now, and
yeah,
we're gonna go away now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next week. Enjoy the games.
Yes, I think no. Yes, the joyfulness is over. The joyfulness is over.
Thanks for watching GeekTime TV. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, make sure to check the little bell icon anytime someone from our network drops new content here. Want some GeekTime swag? Check out the merchandise available in the GeekTime TV store, linked in the channel description below. Share GeekTime TV with friends. And as always, thank you for your support. We'll see you soon.